Okay. Hello everyone. Good evening. We have Naveen Malhotra, Rituraj Ranjan, Samyak, Nidhi Khandelwal, Sunil Dubey. A very good evening all of you. Sumit Dubey, Manish Agarwal, Himanshu Maurya. Yes, I can see many of the familiar names also. Very nice. नवोनिल, बहुत दिनों बाद काफी क्वेश्चंस हैं क्रैश कोर्स के रिगार्डिंग. ओके, आई एम एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. विशाल, गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. So basically, agenda of today's class is that only to make up to the crash course. So these are some of the pre-crash course sessions. CAT strategy for next 60 days to get 99 percentile. Akhil, strategy is same whether it is 99 days, 60 days, 600 days. Strategy is same. Practice. Prepare yourself. So look for your weak areas, try to improve that. You seem energetic to take classes. Yes, Shivam, I try to be. How long is this session? So session is scheduled to be approximately 2 hours. Sapna, good evening. Deblina, I can't understand how to use dashboard. Dashboard use karna nahi aata. Try. Explore it. You will be finding the different ways. है ना? सौम्यदीप, मैं भी हूं सर. Yes, of course, सौम्यदीप. Is it possible to crack CAT in 60 days? Certainly, Shafali. Yes, I practically have seen many people. But it does not mean that everyone can do so. है ना? It depends entirely on you. Hare Krishna Mohit. Do I need to attend this session even if I am enrolled for crash course? No one is forced to attend any session, Tushar. It is for all of you only. Those who have enrolled for crash course and those who may not have enrolled for crash course yet. So right now, I'm not going to advertise for crash course. No. It is just to bridge that gap. It is just to bridge that gap. See, crash course, purpose of crash course is to do the fast revision and reach up to the CAT level. Basically the temperament required with you to during the CAT duration, है ना? Topic is same, questions will be of similar varieties, but how to deal with that that examination fever, examination phobia at that time. So to practice in that scenario, that is the purpose of crash course. In crash course, I think you are having application classes, live classes, and everything is there. So these some pre-crash course classes have been scheduled on this YouTube platform, so that that may bridge that gap. So it's for basically students who have enrolled for crash course only, and those who may not have enrolled for crash course. So for them, it is just you can say just an icing or trailer. Fine. Can you tell easy topic which are given 99 percentile? Which will give 99 percentile? Ankur Verma, there is not a topic which will give you 99 percentile. It's up to you whether you select the easy questions and do them correctly or not. See, I'm telling all of you a very nice secret. It's a very nice secret. Some of the people think that tough topic karne se 99 percentile aayega. It's not like that. See, in CAT, especially talking about the quant portion right now. So in quant portion, there are various topics. All of you know that there are many different chapters, like we have mentioned here. To just give an overview, we have arithmetic, algebra, geometry, PNC and numbers, and some miscellaneous topics. And there are different approximate percentage weightage also has been given here. ठीक है ना? So what do you think? Which topic will make you or take you to 99 percentile? It's not any one of them. Because it won't be possible for you to do all the questions of arithmetic correctly. Will it be possible to do? Not easy to say. Isn't it? It's not easy to say. You can't say that you can solve all the questions of arithmetic and you are done. No, it is not necessary. है ना. Same way you can't say that algebra और geometry कर लेता हूं, arithmetic को जाने दो. No, we can't do that either. So basically all the topics are important. The secret now is that you need to look for the easiest questions among the given set. I repeat, you just need to you just need to figure out those easiest questions in the entire set, and you are going to certainly clear the cutoffs. Not only cutoffs, you are certainly going to reach to your objective 99 or 100 percentile also. ठीक है ना? So that is the simple secret. So not any particular topic is going to take you to 99 percentile. There is no topic which can bring you back from the 99 percentile. You just need to look for the easiest questions and answer them correctly. See, the secret was that only, that all the questions are having equal marks, right? So जितने भी questions available हैं उसमें easiest छांटो और कर दो. That's it. You know what happens most of the times? Most of the times students get stuck in the tough questions, time consuming questions, tricky questions. They keep on finding kuch to shortcut hoga, any shortcut. So that doesn't work. So look for the easy questions, do them. If there's some tricky question, leave that, move ahead, and so on. So you need to keep moving to reach to 99 percentile. That is the simple open secret. Okay, left preparation in between, so don't do that. Restart, no problem. Let me take a few more questions. Tushar, I'm not getting you wrong. You want to say anything else? Shafali, I'm studying maximum 10 to 12 hours a day, but not able to solve single question in quant. See, you are treating every question on the same level, Shafali. That's what I just mentioned. Look for the easy questions and answer. That's it. If you are only messing with the tough questions, maybe you won't be able to do even a single question. है ना? So that's what I'm saying. That is the only thing which I'm saying, that look for the easy questions. और जब तक tough questions ही आपको दिख रहे हैं, just relate yourself with the cricket match, you can say. If there's some very fast bowler and it is very difficult to play good shots, you just try to safeguard, है ना? फंसना नहीं है, out नहीं होना है, गड़बड़ नहीं करना है, ठीक है ना? If you are looking at the tough questions, maybe that's true which you are saying, you are unable to solve any question. It may be the case, but that does not mean that you are not good prepared, you are not well prepared. No, look for the easy questions. ठीक है? Batch 2 left preparation, you can resume. Soumyadeep, arithmetic, algebra, geometry, modern math. Yes, certainly these are the different topics. Okay, Abhas, switching my prep from UPSC to CAT, it feels overwhelming when I am attempting the questions in crash course. Difficulty level of CAT and understanding level of questions in CAT is certainly little bit higher, on the higher side than other exams. ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि जो टॉपिक समझ नहीं आ रहा उसके बेसिक्स तैयार करें. Exactly, that's a good thing, Jatin. So your basics should be clear in all the topics. That's what I'm saying. In every topic you can find tricky questions, tough questions, time consuming questions. Yes, it's a nice oxymoron, Niveda. Open secret. Exactly. Okay. So any more queries? Ego pe nahi lena basically. Exactly, Samyak. That's good thing. That's good thing. Aniket, I have a few backlogs. Should I attend crash course this week or next week or after completing backlogs? Are let it go side by side. What is the problem? No problem, Aniket. You can attend. Left with 3 months of huge backlogs. How to restart? Don't understand. See, Krishna, if you won't start anywhere, then you are nowhere. So whatever has left, it's okay. Now continue. हाँ, क्लास का टाइम चेंज हुआ है मेगा. अर्लियर इट वाज शेड्यूल्ड आई गेस एट 7, बट नाउ it has been rescheduled to 5. Yes, earlier I was also informed about 7 to 9, but now it has been rescheduled. I don't know the reason. हाँ, exactly, Navanil. Be like Rahul Dravid. Good. Is crash course helpful for beginners? See, Deblina, if you haven't done anything, then something is good, something is better than nothing, isn't it? All sessions will be at 5 p.m. Yes, Navanil. As per my information. Okay. Can we skip number system? Gaurav Datta, I would go by the earlier answer. Don't skip any topic. Your basics should be good in all the topics. ठीक है? ठीक है. Aditya is asking, sir, पढ़ाना कब start करोगे? लीजिए sir. Now we are starting. Okay. Help me in quant. Fine. Yes, shall we start? Certainly. Okay, so let's start now. So I will check more of your queries afterwards. Let's begin. And as I said earlier, so our today's agenda is to have a quick overview. We have just seen the different topics, so we have to just take the quick overview and their different weightages, and we will revise few basic concepts, and then we will solve questions. Okay? Meanwhile, I will be taking your queries as well. And the overall objective, as I said earlier also, is to bridge the gap from your present situation to take to you to the ultimate level of CAT preparation, that is CAT crash course here. ठीक है, तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Okay, Shinchan, be active here now. So these are the important broad topics here: arithmetic, algebra, geometry, PNC and numbers, and miscellaneous things. So they have been written in the order of the number of questions which you find in your CAT paper, right? So you can see the maximum weightage is normally for last many years is for arithmetic. It may be further increased also, but as I said earlier, I'm repeating the same thing. Don't think that कि arithmetic कर लिया तो life झींगा लाला, ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है, ठीक है ना, ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है. So but still arithmetic is most easy topic. It is the most easy topic. All the topics are your up to 10th level only. All the topics contained in this arithmetic part is up to 10th level only. So if your 10th level basic mathematics is clear, and you can certainly cover it up. If you have not done anything yet, still you can cover up this arithmetic part easily. At least the basic questions, easy questions, conceptual things you can solve very easily. Okay? That is not difficult part. And algebra normally goes beyond 10th class also. It goes beyond 10th class also. That's why algebra is considered a little bit more mathematical. So if you are from math background, then algebra is also one of the good things, one of the good topic which you can certainly help us. Okay? And geometry is normally up to classes 8 to 10th. So 8 to 10th, all of you have done mathematics, so you can use geometry of 8 to 10th, and that is sufficient. Most of the things, most of the topics, most of the concepts, formulae are based on 8 to 10th mathematics. Sometimes in few questions you can find something related to trigonometry or something that will be going to maybe 11, 12 classes, but rarely. But majorly 8 to 10th class geometry is sufficient to cover your CAT geometry part. And same way PNC is certainly topic after 10th class. So till 10th class there is no topic like PNC, but in CAT whatever questions come in the form of PNC, they are very basic questions. Generally they do not require any formulae, but still if you have taken mathematics, if you have studied mathematics after 10th, so then this topic is certainly your topic. Otherwise it is going to be one of the tough topics. And regarding numbers, so numbers, now there are very less questions on numbers directly, but numbers is an integral part of all the topics. So in every topic we need to do factorization, in every topic we need to do multiplication, division, sometimes taking factors, we need to use remainders. So basically concepts of numbers are used everywhere, but direct questions on numbers are not very frequent nowadays. But also in this miscellaneous means there are many combined topics. In one topic, in one question, you can find many topics combined. So that is a part of this miscellaneous part. So basically in today's session, mainly our focus is going to be on this first topic, that is arithmetic. Okay? In today's session, mainly we are going to talk about this arithmetic, and let me brief you a little bit here. So in this arithmetic part, so mainly three important topics are there. There are three important topics. Shefali, if you will understand, if you will listen now, then we will be able to do something. I answered your query already. By which questions you are judging yourself. Many students think like that, I am unable to solve a question, and we can start crying, but that is not going to help us. So I already answered that to someone's queries. Many of you were asking similar things, that the questions difficulty levels are not same. Each question is not of same difficulty level. ठीक है ना? So our concept should be clear. Then we should see what is given in the question, what it is asking about, and what we can do with the given information. So with the given information, what we can proceed further, what steps, what things we can infer further, and the question which is being asked, to find out that value, find out that answer, what prior thing is required. So that's how gradually we should solve the questions. There will be some questions which are directly, this is given, and by using this is the answer. That's it. These are direct questions, easy questions. In some questions, there are many intermediate steps, right? So when those intermediate steps are easily figured out, then that is medium level questions, right? And but sometimes there are such questions in which the intermediate steps, भाई जो दिया है और जो पूछा है उनमें आपस में relation ही क्या है? Sometimes it is difficult to figure that out. So that becomes a tricky questions or tough questions. ठीक है ना? So if you will struck your head with those tricky questions, so certainly you might not be able to solve all of them, maybe even single question of them. ठीक है? So in CAT, it is always a mix of all varieties of questions. So never judge yourself like that. Yeah, I'm unable to solve even a single question. It depends which questions are you solving. Fine. Okay. Anyway, by the way, if in a CAT paper all questions you are facing, they are tough questions. So don't worry, it is common for everyone, isn't it? It is common for everyone. So everyone is going to face those difficulty level questions. So only those who are prepared for that part, they will be able to solve, which will be very few. That means cutoff is going to be very low. You know why cutoff is very low? It is because of that difficulty levels only. So as I said, that secret was that only. Just look for the easy questions. So out of 22 questions, you can check out the previous data. Just 7 or 8 correct answers. They give you more than 99 percentile. They give you more than 99 plus percentile. So it clearly indicates that people are unable to figure out even 7-8 easy questions after 22. What do you think? क्या 22 questions सारे के सारे बहुत high difficulty level के होते हैं? No, there are many easy questions. So that you need to develop that vision. Okay, so I was discussing about arithmetic. So there are 3 basic topics. One is percentage, and other is ratios, and another one is average. That's it. So what is the meaning of percentage? If you know what is percentage, how to calculate percentage, then we can easily solve these questions. Okay? Same way, ratio is used, and all these topics are not only used in quant, but they are also helpful for your DI part. DI also uses these 3 mathematical tools only, the tools of percentages, the tools of ratios, and the tools based on averages. ठीक है ना? So if your basic part is okay, you are done with that, you are ready with that, then you can tackle any question. Now it can be only calculative. So if you do not know how to calculate percentage, how to calculate percentage change, then how can you think of 99 percentile or plus? ठीक है ना? So your basics must be strong. That is the first requirement. ठीक है? How to identify easy and moderate questions? Yes, that you can see that by if you are able to solve or not, and by solving only you will get to know. See, that's why practice is required. That's why always it is suggested practice. When you solve questions, then you get to know. This was easy question. This was medium level question. Oh, this was a good question or tricky question. By solving only, by practicing only. If you don't practice, so just by seeing everything is written in English letters only. This is simple sentence, है ना? तो वही सिंपल सेंटेंस लिखा हुआ है. अब ये इजी है कि मीडियम है कि डिफिकल्ट है, हाउ विल यू गेट टू नो अनलेस अंटिल यू सॉल्व इट. तो वी नीड टू प्रैक्टिस. दैट्स व्हाई प्रैक्टिस इज मस्ट. देयर इज नो शॉर्टकट टू प्रैक्टिस. हार्ड वर्क करना पड़ेगा भाई, मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. ठीक है? ओके, सो फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट दिस परसेंटेज पार्ट नाउ. ठीक है? आई एम प्रोसीडिंग फर्दर. सो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट दिस परसेंटेज पार्ट नाउ. अच्छा, लेट्स कम टू द टॉपिक टुडे फास्ट. Percentage. Please, can you tell me what do you mean by percentage? I'm going to see your comments now. What do you mean by percentage? How to calculate percentage? Please write fast. Yes, percent. Exactly, Soumyadeep. Percent, cent refers to 100. है ना? So I can say percent is basically per 100. Right? It's percent. That's per 100. Exactly. Out of 100. Good. Out of 100. So mathematically, wherever I will see this expression, the symbol of percentage, I can change it by 100. Right? Out of 100. So it's not 100 by 100. It's not 100 by 100. Let's say if it says 10%, so it means 10 by 100, right? If it is X%, it means X by 100. Okay, na? That's a very simple thing. So wherever we see this percentage symbol, I can always replace it with by 100 because the meaning of percentage was per 100. Isn't it clear? Simple thing. Okay. So now, what are the few basic things regarding percentage? Let me discuss that part now. So in percentages, we just discussed it is per 100. So how to calculate percentage change, percentage increase? Let's say if I need to calculate percentage change or percentage increase, let's say percentage increase. Say, let me take an example. So there's a person A, it's his salary in maybe his monthly salary, let's say in 2020, it was 50,000, let's say 50,000 rupees. And in 2021, its salary increased to 58,000. Okay, let's just take an example. So my question is, what is the percentage increase in the salary? We can see that there is an increase. So what is the percentage increase here? Yes, it is changed by original or initial into 100. That's perfectly fine. It's changes 8,000 here. That is 58,000 minus 50,000 divided by initial or original. That means 50,000 here into 100. Isn't it? Now this original or initial is ambiguous sometimes. This initial or original, that is ambiguous sometimes. We always need to take care that with which value we are comparing. जिससे हम compare कर रहे हैं, right? Yes, these sessions will be recorded. It will remain here only on YouTube. You can see them afterward also. Lingesh, ठीक है? Okay, so most of you have got the answer. It is 16%. That's perfectly fine. That's a simple question. It is 8,000 upon 50,000 into 100. So the 3 zeros are cancelled here and 52s are 100. That gives you 16%. Okay, that was an easy question. Okay, if I ask you, how much percent less A's salary was in 2020? Let's say current year is 2021, assuming that. So presently its salary is let's say इसको 24 बोल देते हैं, है ना? So its present salary is 58,000 and in 2020 his salary was 50,000. So question is, how much percent less A's salary was in 2020? Now calculate the answer. Now what will be the answer? Is it same question, same answer or different? Answer please. I can see different values here. Dvivija is writing 16.67. Hasib writes 13.79. Okay, Soumyadeep is writing 8 upon 58. See, you can use calculator, by the way. All of you are allowed to use calculator. No problem with that. Or you can approximate your answer, no problem. Okay, many of you are writing 13.79. Shivam Sharma is writing 400 by 29. Good. So those who are writing these answers, certainly you are prepared. You know what is percentage, isn't it? And I'm sure some of you might have this doubt. See, same. Code with JS is writing same. No, sir, it is not same. It's not same. That's why I said initially, when in this previous question, when I asked you what is this percentage increase, so some of you wrote that change upon the initial value, original value. So initial value and original value, these are the ambiguous terms. Yes, Aditya, you are prepared for the basic part. This is basic thing. But most of the people who commit error in the percentage questions is because of this thing only. So if you are not doing this mistake, it means your topic is clear. जाने दो, है ना, हो गया. ठीक है ना? So that's why I said कि initial value or original value is ambiguous thing. So in the denominator, always that value will come with which we are comparing the change. What do I mean? So in this question, I am asking how much percent less A's salary was. A की salary कितना percent कम थी? तो कितना कम थी? Change will come in numerator for sure. तो change was 8,000. So 8,000 rupees कम थी. Salary was 8,000 rupees less. किससे कम थी? कौन सी वैल्यू से कम थी? So in denominator it will be 58,000, right? क्योंकि 58,000 से salary was less by 8,000, right? So in the denominator it is 58,000 because we are comparing this 2020 salary with respect to this 58,000. ठीक है ना? This 58,000 will come in denominator and into 100. That you can simplify, and most of you are writing the answer. I will assume that you are writing correctly. It is 13.79%. Is it okay? Can we take our calculators on the D-Day? No, Soumya ji, you are not allowed to take your calculator. And you are not allowed to use the computer's calculator as well. You will be using the calculator in that testing platform. जो टेस्टिंग सॉफ्टवेयर है उसी का अपना कैलकुलेटर होता है. You can use that only. But basic calculations can be done safely. There is no problem with that. ठीक है? Is it okay? So that was a very simple example to understand what is the meaning of percentage and percentage change. So if we are done with this part, if we don't do this error here, it means we are good. We are good enough. No pen and pencil also. They will provide you with pencils. They will provide with you pencils. You just need to take your admit card. I think that's it. Sometimes their instructions will be given there. Sometimes their identity card also, sometimes they demand for. But rough work के लिए scratch papers or A4 size papers they will be providing. To do the rough work, generally they provide pencils, but in some centers sometimes they provide pens also. So that you are not supposed to take. They will be providing. ठीक है? Yes, just take yourself, Ujjwal. Ujjwal. Pencil भी नहीं लेके जाना. Okay, so let's proceed further. Anything you remember regarding percentages? What else we can do in percentages? Let me erase this part. And yes, what else do you remember in percentages? Quickly, please, fast. शिवम, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन होते हैं, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. परसेंटेज में और बनेगा ही क्या? Wherever percentage increase or decrease or change is given, so we need to understand how it is happening. Anyway, what else do you remember regarding percentages? Percentage change is one thing, comparing percentages is another thing, and successive percentage change. One is successive percentage change. Isn't it? So successive percentage change. So when one quantity is increased by a certain percentage and again it is increased by certain another percentage, maybe decreased also. ठीक है ना? So what is the result? So there is a direct result. Most of you are familiar with this, with that. So let me write this. So successive percentage change. So a quantity is let's say increased by A% and then again by B%. So effective percentage change or the net percentage change is A plus B plus A into B by 100%. I remember only today only one student was confused about this part. ये 100 को यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं लिखा? It is not there. This 100 is only in the last term. ठीक है ना? So it is A plus B plus A into B by 100%. ठीक है ना? Or whatever. ठीक है, you can use any variable. So many, that's fine. M plus M, N plus Mn by 100. Okay. ठीक है ना? So another thing is multiplying factor also, right? Multiplying factor. So using multiplying factor also we can reduce the level of our calculations. We can solve the questions faster. So how we can use multiplying factors? So for that, so to use the multiplying factors, you need to know the conversion between fractions and their equivalent percentages. Fractions and their equivalent percentages. Now that is very important thing. That is very important tool. And as I said earlier, this is not going to be used only in this arithmetic part or only percentage part. So in different other topics of quant as well as your topic of DI, there also we are going to make use of this thing. So fractions का percentage में conversion. I hope you are familiar with that. Multiplication factor से confusion नहीं होता है. It's fine. It's fine. With whatever thing you are comfortable with, you can use that. There's no problem for that. हाँ. Okay. So fractions को percentage में convert करना है, percentage को fractions में. Okay. Let me ask you quickly. 1/2 of something means how much percent? Please quickly tell me. 1/2 of something is how much percent? I'm going to ask you questions on that. ठीक है ना? So be ready. So quickly answer this. 1/2 of something. What is its equivalent percentage? It's 50. ठीक है ना? So basically fraction को percentage में convert करने के लिए हमें क्या करना है? I just need to multiply this fraction with 100. Just multiply this fraction with 100, right? So it is 50%. I hope it is clear to everyone. है ना? So what I have done basically, so you can see this invisible calculation here. We are just multiplying this fraction by 100, right? Half को 100 से multiply कर दूंगा तो 100/2 it is percentage, right? So it is 50%. So 100 से multiply किया, साथ में percentage का symbol लगा दिया. That's the thing. Okay. Now good thing. अगर इसका half कर दूं, what about 1/4? Can you tell me? 1/4 is equivalent to how much? 1/4 is how many percentage? How much percentage? हाँ शौविक, बहुत डिफिकल्ट था एग्जैक्टली. इट इज 25%. Okay, now if I say that my salary increased by 25%, can you tell me how much times it has become? How much times it has become? Basically multiplying factor I'm asking about. My salary increased by 25%, so how much time it has become? Yes, so we can say 1.25 times, right? Or I can also say in the terms of fractions 5/4 times. Exactly, Kavya, good. So that's the thing we need to be very quick about. So question is not going to ask you बताओ half कितना percent होता है, 1/4 कितना percent होता है. Question is going to give you some statement and you need to analyze from that. You need to analyze from that. ठीक है ना? Now this 1.25 या 5/4, that is your multiplying factor. Now that's what is being called as multiplying factor. So if my salary was X, so now it is being increased by 25%. So the new salary is becoming X plus 25% of X, right? Now 25% means 25/100 or 0.25. So adding it becomes 1.25 of X. ठीक है ना? So it is 1x plus 0.25x, total is 1.25x. So it is becoming 1.25 times. So this is a multiplying factor here. Or I can use fractions also. Yes, that's true, Samadip. So it is basically x plus 1/4 of x, right? So if you take x common, so it is 1 plus 1/4, which is 5/4. So it is 5/4 of x. So we should quickly see this part. We should quickly see this part. An increase of 25% means multiplying factor of 5/4. ठीक है ना? Okay, let me make a small change here. Let me make a small change here. If in place of 25, if it is 12.5%, can you tell me how much time it has become now in fractions, please? In fractions, please, fast. Fast. In fractions, please. My salary increases by 12.5%. So how much times it has become? Good. Not Kunal, थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ कर दिया. Soumyadeep, that's perfectly fine. Yes, I'm asking how much times it has become. So 12.5% would be basically equal to 1/8. That's true. But salary is increasing by 1/8, right? So it is becoming 9/8. So it is x plus, the new salary is basically x plus 1/8 of x. That is 9/8 of x. So the answer here would be 9/8. ठीक है ना? Is it fine? Now, important thing is that rather than calculating these values now, we must be very familiar with them and we should be very quick in using them. We should be very quick in using them. Karthik's schedule was changed. Schedule was changed. Okay? Is it fine? Is it fine? Okay. So same way you can also calculate what about 1 by 16? 1 by 16 कितना बनेगा? What 1 by 16 is equivalent to? Please quick. See, if you are able to take even slight 1 or 2 points from this session, the purpose of session is achieved. Now objective is achieved. See, Amanullah now writing 1.125, that is correct by the way, but that doesn't look nice, na? So use fractions, that's a better way. So yes, so 1 by 16 is 6.25%. That's perfectly fine. ठीक है ना? Now the important point is that don't only remember these values, remember their multiples as well. Try to remember their multiples as well. So basically all these numbers you can easily relate. I'm just doing half of them, right? Half of the previous one. 1 by 2 ka half, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 ka half, 1 by 8, 1 by 8 ka half, 1 by 16 and so on, right? So these values we should try to remember immediately. Suppose in some question it is given that 56.25% of 48. Can you please calculate fast? Please calculate fast. Now that's a variety of question you are going to get in DI. Maybe in Quant also. So 56.25% of 48. Please calculate quickly. Answer fast. Now don't use calculator. See, we can answer this question easily by using calculator, right? But if we can solve it faster, isn't it good? Somyadeep is saying 30, Kunal Sani says 27, Rituraj again says 30, Himanshu 27. Please recheck your answers. There cannot be 2 answers and don't use calculator. Okay, excellent, Shivam. Shivam is giving the bifurcation of that. That's true, Ujjwal. 48% of 56.25 बोल सकते हैं. But how to calculate that? That won't be easy to calculate, na? Abhishek Yadav, shortcut is in your brain. Use your brain, use your intelligence. You can do it without writing. Don't use calculator. Yes, excellent, Somyadeep. It is 50% plus 6.25%. Now, everyone, please see here. If I'm familiar with these conversions, then I can easily break up. I will always think of how to break it in some known fractions. 56.25% is not familiar to me, but 6.25% is familiar, right? 6.25% is familiar, as many of you are writing also. So it is 50% plus 6.25% of 48. Now that can be done very easily, right? 50% is nothing but half of 48, that is 24. And 6.25% of 48 is nothing but 1 by 16, right? It is 1 by 16 of 48. Kitna ho jayega? That is 3. So the answer comes out to be 27. And this can be done very easily, very fast, just by seeing it. Nothing to write. All these simple things can be done mentally. Yes or no? So that is the whole point. That is the whole point. ठीक है, आगे चलें. Okay, let me ask you a few more questions. Let me ask you a few more questions here. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, it is supposed to be done without calculator. See, with calculator, you just need to type 5, 6.25 and so on. You can do that. By using calculator also, you can solve it. It's not a tough question. It's not. But the only difference is that how fast you are able to do and how correctly you are able to do. Does it bring a burden on your head? Arey baba, bahut calculative paper tha. Or you get a nice impression, it was very easy paper. So that's the whole difference. And that's what I answered to many of you earlier also. See, just pick out the easy questions and just solve them in the easiest possible manner. That's it. ठीक है? हाँ, एग्जैक्टली दिमाग का खेल है. अगर कुछ चीज दिमाग में नहीं आ रही है So it is not for you. It may be easy for some other person. That may happen. As somebody was asking, कैसे पता चलेगा, how to identify easy, medium, difficult. So it depends from, it varies from person to person. It varies from person to person. I hope all of you will agree. है ना? ऐसा नहीं कि जो मुझे easy लग रहा है वो आपको भी easy लगे, या जो आपको मुश्किल लग रहा है वो मुझे मुश्किल लगे. It's not necessary, ना. I hope it is clear to everyone. So that's why it depends entirely on your practice, how much ready you are. If you are not ready at all, then all questions appear to be same. You know? I am not from an verbal background. Okay? When I see any paragraph or anything, so it appears to be same. I am unable to say कि भाई ये difficult one है, ये आसान है. If I do not know any of the words, है ना, some vocabulary issues are there. In that case, I can see भाई उसमें तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया, right? But if all words are familiar, but still I am unable to figure out, fine. So it depends entirely on your practice. So do practice, and there is no substitute to that. There is no substitute. ठीक है? So this fractions to percentage conversion is very helpful in solving the questions in a better way and faster way. So right now I have just written the sequence of 1 by 2 and further half and so on. So there can be sequences of 1 by 3 also. Please quickly tell me 1 by 3 कितना बनेगा? What is the equivalent percentage for 1 by 3? What is the equivalent percentage for 1 by 3? Quickly, please. Yes, it is 33.33%. So if I say if certain quantity is decreased by 33.33%, if a certain quantity is decreased by 33.33%, so what will be the equivalent multiplying factor? What will be the multiplying factor? How much times it has become? Yes, exactly 2 by 3. If a quantity is decreased by 33.33%, it means it has become 2 by 3 of itself, right? And if I say a quantity is increased by 33.3, increased by 66.67%, now tell me how much times it has become? If a quantity is increased by 66.67%, how much times it has become? Yes, it is 5 by 3. Good. It has become 5 by 3. Because 66.67 का मतलब हुआ 2 by 3. So there is an increment of 2 by 3. So it becomes 1 plus 2 by 3, that is 5 by 3. When there was decrease of 33.33%, which was 1 by 3, so the quantity is becoming 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3. ठीक है ना? Perfectly fine. I can see many of the right answers here. In between, some wrong answers also there. So you can correct yourself. Okay, 1 by 3 को अगर half कर दूं, can you tell me 1 by 6, how much it will be equivalent to? 1 by 6. 1 by 6, how much it would be? What is the equivalent percentage? Yes, it is simply half of 1 by 3. तो just इसको 2 से divide कर सकते हैं. It is 16.66 or 67. That's okay. ठीक है ना? Okay, if I do further half of this, 1 by 12, how much it will be? 1 by 12. It will be further half of this, obviously. It is going to be 8.33 or 34, right? That's how we can write. No, Kunal, this is not 12.5. 12.5 तो यहाँ पे था ना? That was 1 by 8. Okay, 1 by 3 को 1/3 कर रहा हूँ. 1 by 9, how much it will be? 1 by 9, what will be the equivalent percentage here? Jatin, that is just because of some technical thing, lag, na? Speed of sound, speed of light, and speed of internet. Yes, 11.11% is perfectly fine. So 1 by 9 is 11.11%. Good. Okay. ठीक है, before moving further, let me ask you another question then. ठीक है, आई एम राइटिंग इट हियर. जल्दी से बताओ क्या पूछें आपसे, क्या पूछें? 44.44% of 45. Answer fast. Fast, please. 44.44% to 45. Excellent. Good, Rituraj, Samyadeep. Very nice. Very good, Niveda, Kritika, Shivam. Excellent. See, I have already said you, these questions are not difficult. We can use calculator or we can go on calculating, we can find the answers. But how quickly and how easily with comfort you are able to solve that's the only thing which makes difference. So it is 20 exactly. Now Kritika is writing 19.99. I'm sure Kritika you have used calculator, isn't it? You have used calculator here. Don't use calculator. See, these values, if you see this equivalent percentage which we have wrote, they are not the exact values basically. See, they are not the exact values. They are the approximate values. See, 1 by 3 is not exactly equal to 33.33 because if you will divide it, it will go on 33.33333. It will go on, right? It will go on. तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है? We are just taking it to be exactly 1 by 3 and accordingly we are solving question. So same way this 44.44% is exactly 4 times of this value. So it is 4 by 9 of 45. That's true. Many of you are writing that. So 9 5s are 45, 5 4s are 20. So 20 is the right answer. Okay? So that's the difficulty with calculator here also. If you are going to use calculator, so you will be getting the answer in decimals because the calculator do not know कि इसको approximate कर लेना है. But we know, as a human, we know that we have that intelligence that we know that it is simply 4 times of this 4 by 9. ठीक है ना? Don't use calculator. If you will be using calculator, then you will be getting some other answer. Because calculator will take this to be literally 44.44. But actually, when I'm writing this, my objective is to write it as 44.444444 and so on. ठीक है? Okay. आगे बढ़ते हैं. ठीक है. Now a typical question for all of you. I'm sure, see, अभी मैंने 1 by 2 का लिखा है, 1 by 3 का लिखा है. We can go on further also, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 and so on, so that you can go on. So now a good question for all of you. I'm writing on a blank screen. Let's say right here. I will write here. So number of female employees in a company is more than 60% but less than 65%. ठीक है? So question is, what can be the minimum number of employees in the company? Answer fast. So it says number of female employees in a company is more than 60%, but less than 65%. So what can be the minimum number of employees in the company? Now I'm leaving it up to you. You want to use calculator, it's okay. I don't mind, but I want the right answer. What can be the minimum number of employees? It can be why CBD? Why CBD, Amanullah? There are various values possible, na? We have to find the minimum possible value. Acha, you are saying can't be determined by you. It can be determined, sir. See, 100 is one such value. That's okay. But is 100 least? It's not. See, when I said कि we need to answer fast, we should try to look for the fastest way. So it does not mean कि जल्दी से आंसर कर दो कि CBD. ये भी नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता. No, that's not to be done. So take your time and find the answer. 100 is not minimum. 100 is not minimum here. 100 is fine, 100 will work, but 100 is not minimum. Tejeshwar, we are asking about the total number of employees. What is the minimum number of total employees? Not female employees. I'm asking about what is the minimum number of total employees. Please take up your time. Take your time, no problem. Okay, I'm getting some different answers here. Shivangi Pandey writes 5. Abhas Pathak writes 62. Soumyadeep Saha 20. Shivangi Pandey 5. Shivangi Pandey, how you are saying 5? So far I am able to see 5 as the smallest number in the answers here. Shivangi, how you are getting 5? Harish Pandey also writing 5. Acha, agar total log 5 hai, just tell me. It's not CBD Parth, I have already told that. Okay, Shivam Sharma is getting 8. Acha, many are getting 5. Let me see first. 5 kaise aaya? Saurabh Kumar is writing 3 also. Are Saurabh, agar total employees 3 honge, तो 1 female होती तो that would amount to 33.33%. 2 होती तो that would amount to 66.66% of the total. And तीनों ही females है तो that would have been 100% or female. But it is clearly mentioned that number of female employees are more than 60 but less than 65. So none of these conditions satisfy. So total employees cannot be 3 certainly, isn't it? So 3 certainly not correct. And same way 5 also doesn't seem to be correct, because agar 5 total employees hote, just let's recheck, agar 5 total employees hote, so number of females, I hope you know that 1 by 5 means 20%, right? 1 by 5 would be 20%. Karthik, but number of female employees is more than 60%. No, it can't be exactly 60%. That's why it is not possible. So 1 by 5 would be 20%. Agar 2 females hain 5 mein se, that would be 40%. 3 hain to 60%, or 4 hain to 80 or 100. But we wanted it to be more than 60%. So 5 is also not possible. 5 is also not possible. No, 40 is not fine. Now think again, I have given you enough hint. We have checked 2 values, 3 total employees is not possible, 5 total employees is also not possible. Shivam Sharma, 8 by 5 minus 35 by 100 कर सकते हैं क्या? Tell me the total employees, Shivam. You can try whatever you wish to. Okay, DK Blaze, Ashmit Gupta, Parth Jain, many of you are writing 8 now. Krish also writing 8. 8 hai answer, pakka 5 female. Okay, Shobik Chatterjee is answering 8. So, okay, let's try. See, जब हमने सारे देखे तो let's check other values also. By the way, 8 is the right value. 8 is the right answer. Let's check now. Let's check. So, अगर total employees 4 होते, let me check one by one. Number of total employees. Then percentage of females. So if total employees agar 1 ही हैं, so number of female employees would be either 0% or 100%. This does not satisfy our criteria, right? Second case, if total employees had been 2, then number of female employees, percentage of female employees, क्या क्या हो सकता था? It could be 0 or 50% or 100%. Again, doesn't satisfy. 3, I have already checked. If total employees had been 3, in that case, either 0% are female employees or 1/3, 1 out of 3, that is 33, 1 by 3, or 66, 2 by 3, or 100%. But the required range between 60-65 is not there. So this is not possible. 4 वाले केस में क्या होगा? They will be multiple of 25, है ना? So 0 or 25 or 50 or 75. So basically our range is missing again. It does not satisfy. 5 also we have just checked. So all the percentage would be multiple of 20. So 0 या 20 या 40, 60, 80, 100. So again our range is missing. That will not work. Will 6 work? 7 work? Like that we need to check. So which total employees will give us the required female percentage between 60 and 65? That smallest value we are looking for. Yes, many of you are getting the answer now. So 8 is perfectly fine. 8 is perfectly fine, because if there are total 8 employees, in that case 1 by 8 refers to 12.5. But the multiples of 12.5, if we look further, so we'll find that 5 by 8 comes out to be 62.5%, which clearly lies between 60 and 65%, right? It is more than 60% and it is less than 65%. So this 8 is certainly the smallest number of employees, out of which 5 are females, and that's how the percentage of female employees is between 60 and 65. ठीक है ना? Yes, so 5 female employees and 8 total employees. And by the way, I have checked till 5 now. 6 and 7 I have left for you to check if you have not done so. Okay, that you can check easily. I hope it is clear. So that's again the similar question on the same topic of percentage, but see how many different answers we got. Many of you were saying in the beginning CBD, 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 but it is not. Is it fine? So that's what I said. Don't ever be that proud. Oh, this topic I have done, now I am pro. No, it's not. It's not lengthy, Abhishek, if you are well conversant about the equivalent conversions. If you are well conversant about these different fractions to percentage equivalent values, then it is not lengthy. I know that, Baba, 1 by 2, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा ना, 1 by 2 means 50%, it's not going to be in that end. 1 by 3 के factors करूंगा तो 33.33 के multiples आएंगे. So I'm not going to get a value in between that. 1 by 4 will not work, 1 by 5 will not work, 1 by 5 में 20s, 40, 60, 80, right? So that will not work. 1 by 6 में क्या होने वाला है? So 1 by 6 तो उसी का half था ना, 1 by 3 का ही तो half था, right? So basically इनके बीच वाली values और आने वाली हैं. So I'm not going to get any value in between. 1 by 7 कितना था? 1 by 7 is 14.28%. So when I will be looking for its multiples, so I'll be getting 28.56%, and then next would be 42.85%, like that. Next would be 56.57, basically 57 point something percent, 57.14%, and next would be more than 70 now. Next would be more than 70 now, 71 point something percent. So basically between 60 and 65% is no value here also. So 1 by 7 also doesn't work. So 8 works. So we need to check basically. Certainly the point is that you just need to use your intelligence, use your dimag. Okay? Okay. So I hope it is okay. Now moving to the next question. Now you are to do this question on your own. So here's the question. So I want the right answers now. I want the right answers now. Krishna Chauhan, by practice. If you have not done yet, do it now. And if you have done earlier, then revise them. And remember at least few values which you are finding frequently. ठीक है ना? Now answer this question fast. Yes, Harish, it's easy, it's not difficult. This whole topic is easy basically. But that easiness or difficulty part, that is relative. So Soumyadeep, again we are looking for the minimum value of x. Can't it be less than 40? I'm getting the smaller values in the comments here. Good. I'm seeing different answers here. 40, 16, 21, 3, 13. Many different answers here. See, there cannot be more than one different minimum values here, isn't it? So please recheck, review your answer. Don't let someone else judge you. Judge yourself. Correct yourself. Okay, let's see now. So most of you, I can see 21 and 16 in most of the comments now. Okay, how we can break 31.25? Can someone tell me? What do you reminded of by seeing this 31.25%? इसको देख के क्या नंबर, कौन सा परसेंटेज याद आता है? Which percentage you are reminded of by seeing this 31.25%? 6.25, remember? 6.25%, that was 1 by 16, isn't it? Yes, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 16, exactly. So 6.25%, we remember it was 1 by 16, और उसके अलावा क्या बचा है? It is 25%. Exactly, Shavik. So that we need to see. 0.25 किसमें आ रहा था? 6.25 में आया था ना? So the remaining is 25%. Now that can be easily written in the fractional part. So this is nothing but 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 16. So basically this is 4 by 16 plus 1 by 16, which meant 5 by 16. ठीक है ना? So now as per the question statement, a number x, this x is 31.25 more than another natural number y. That means x is equal to y plus 31.25% of y. That means 5 by 16 of y, which means 21 by 16 of y, right? So basically minimum value of y would be 16 and x would be 21. That's it. So I can write like this: x by y is equal to 21 by 16. So for the minimum case, x should be 21 and y should be 16. Question here was find the minimum value of x. So it clearly is 21. Is it fine? So if you write in decimals or if you write something else, it is going to be lengthy question. But if you are able to convert this quickly into the fractions, then it is very easy question. Is it not? So that was the whole objective of this small exercise. So 21 is the right answer here. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ें. Ready for more? Abhishek Yadav ji, what do you want me to do again? We have just broken this 31.25 as 25% plus 6.25%. And both the values we know. ठीक है ना? Harish Pandey, it is not 21.1, it is 21 exactly. Okay, so before I move to another topic of arithmetic only, before that, let me ask you another question. You are to tell me the smallest natural number that does not divide this product 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the smallest natural number which does not divide this product. I'm waiting for your answers in comment. Okay, excellent. The class is up to 7. Rakshana and Harish Pandey ji, offline classes लेते हो आप? मैं हाँ बिल्कुल. Excellent. Most of you are writing it correctly. 11 is the smallest number, smallest positive integer which does not divide this product. That's perfectly fine. Okay, Can you tell me the next smallest number after 11? Next smallest number after 11? In between, Shivam Sharma is asking why 11? Shivam ji, please try to think. Abhi, 1 will divide every natural number, Baba. 1 kyun aaya? Yes, it is basically 9 factorial, you can say Navonil, but I'm asking the smallest natural number which does not divide this. That was 11. ठीक है ना? So after 11, what is the next such number? That's 13. Excellent. So before I ask you more questions, अरे रक्षणा बताया ना up to 7. Are you able to hear? It's up to 7. Class timing is up to 7. Let me write here. Up to 7 p.m. Okay, Soumyadeep is very quickly concluding to prime numbers. It is not, sir. It is not. It is not. That's fine. After 13, it would be 17 and then 19, and basically all prime numbers would be there. That's fine. Now my next question here. What is the smallest composite number which does not divide this product? I repeat, what is the smallest composite number which does not divide this product? Answer fast. Smallest composite number which does not divide this product. Yes, excellent, Soumyadeep. Good. एक ही बार काफी है. I can see your answer. 21 divides this, Krishna. 21 तो divide कर देगा ना. 3 into 7 is here. Jatin Rajput, 121 is okay, but it is not smallest. Ujjwal Gupta, 10 will divide this, Baba. 2 into 5 is 10. So it is divisible by 10. Yes, 22. 22 is fine. So 22 is the smallest composite number which will not divide this product. Is it okay? Ram Surat Kumar ji, try to just understand. Try to just think. Okay, Harish Pandey, 4. अरे 4 तो divide करेगा भाई. 4 is here already. 4 divide this number. उज्जवल गुप्ता, ये हो गया. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. अच्छा, Nivedha has written many numbers. She has missed one number. Can you identify that? I don't. It will be difficult, I guess. Okay, let me ask you another one. What is the next composite number after 22 which will not divide this product? I repeat. What is our next composite number after 22 which will not divide this product? After 22, what is the next composite number which will not divide this product? 26 is fine, but 26 is not the next one. Soumyadeep. Rituraj has written the answer. Yes, Karthik, that's true. Saurabh, good. It's 25. It's 25. Yes, she means 25 basically there. So 25. See, 23 which will not divide, that's a prime number. 24 will divide this number, right? 24 will divide this. 3 into 8 is 24, or 4 into 6 is also 24. But 25 will not. After that, 26 will not. After that, 27 also will not. 27 divide कर देगा क्या? ये तो कर देगा ना? 27 तो 3 into 9 से बन जाएगा. अच्छा, after 26, what is the next composite number? After 26, what is the next composite number? Shivan Sharma, 5 into 5 इसको divide करेगा क्या? It has only got 1 5, isn't it? It is not divisible by 25. अच्छा, what after 26? What is the next composite number which will not divide? Okay, Soumyadeep is writing 33. I'm asking about composite number. There, Riya Kumari. 23 is right answer, but that is prime na, Pulkit. I'm asking about composite right now. Composite. 27 will divide this. Sadhika, 27 will divide this. 9 into 3 is 27. So 27 will divide this. 28 will divide this. 30 will divide this. 32 will also divide this. So yes, 33 is the next composite number. 33 is the next composite number. Harmonially, it doesn't divide. These are the questions, Baba. We are not asking which will divide. Question is that only which number will not divide. So 25 will not divide this product. Anyhow, so this was a very basic and easy variety of question. Do you consider it is a tough question? But very easily you can make mistakes, isn't it? So this question appeared in one of the recent math tests at school level. So the whole objective is that CAT is not formula based. I repeat, CAT is not formula based. CAT just check your presence of mind. CAT just check your presence of mind. Harish Pandey ji, 29 is fine. That will be among prime numbers, na? All of the prime numbers will be there. That's fine. That's fine. Yes. So CATs only check whether you are logically sound or not. अरे मैनेजमेंट कराने में आपसे कोई मैथ के फॉर्मूले थोड़े ना पूछने वाले हैं, isn't it? Yes, exactly. Very easily you can miss values. Very easily you can conclude something wrongly. In the beginning, some of you concluded कि all prime numbers, but there could be composite numbers also. And when you thought, you found so many, and there would be many more also, isn't it? Okay. Ready for another one? Yes, exactly. They play with your mind, and so much pressure which we have developed on our minds. That's how we are unable to solve question. You know, I know many students. By the way, अभी तो आजकल online पढ़ने का जमाना हो गया है. Earlier there was not such thing. So when people used to study in the classrooms, so they were using the online thing only while doing practice papers, mock tests, only at that time. And generally it used to be white background. But nowadays in our online classes, it is black only. So I remember many of the students have claimed me, they share their feelings at the time of test, actual CAT, one question they were unable to do. Next question, unable to do. Third question, unable to do. And fourth question, the screen became blank. Although screen is white in background, but they were unable to see anything. It appeared to be black. कुछ दिखाई नहीं देता. So much pressure is there. So don't let any sort of unnecessary pressure develop on yourself. No, relax. Be relaxed and look for the easy questions. If you do not find any easy questions, so maybe you are not for that test, or that test is actually difficult. So now you yourself know very well how much prepared you are. So if you are not prepared well, do prepare. There is no shortcut. जुगाड़ नहीं चलेगा. जुगाड़ नहीं चलेगा. ठीक है ना? Shefali Singh, if I am not able to give the answer of this question, is it fine? ये practice से हो सकती है. Actually, I am getting nervous. That's what I am discussing, Shefali. Don't be nervous. These are very basic things, and everyone knows that. Some people are able to answer faster, and maybe you are not able to answer fast. But by thinking, if you think little bit, you can also answer the question. है ना? So it's aptitude test. Exactly, it is aptitude test. It is not mathematics test. You are not supposed to remember so many theorems, so many formulas, so many things. No, they are just to assist you in solving in the easier way. Options are also given in many of the questions, most of the questions rather. So purpose is not to trouble you, just to assist you to navigate through the options, to just go through the things and enjoy. Okay, let me ask you another good questions based on numbers only. Let me just ask you another question based on numbers only. All of you can calculate sum of the digits of a number. है ना? So, can you tell me the smallest number whose sum of digits, let me denote it like Sn. So, Sn denotes the sum of digits of a number. Okay? So, can you tell me such a smallest number whose sum of digits is divisible by 5? Let us say 8. Smallest number whose sum of digits is divisible by 8. What can be the smallest value of the number? I am talking about positive integers only. Fast, please. And see, that is the whole objective of these sessions also. It's not a digital sum, Ashmit. I am only asking about the sum of the digits. Digital sum means single digit number. ठीक है, by adding the digits continuously. Yes, excellent. 8 is the smallest number. Very good. Very good. 8 is the smallest positive integer. After that next number, excellent. After that next number would be 17. Right? After that next number would be 17, whose sum of digits add up to 8 or divisible by 8 basically. Sparsh Raj, don't answer randomly. I'm asking the numbers in order. So after 8, the next smallest number is 17. है ना? What after 17, please? What after 17? GDPI VAT के लिए preparation CAT के बाद कर लेना बाबा, नेहा. Right now focus on CAT only. Okay, 26, good. So next is 26. I hope you are getting now. Now, what would be next one now? What would be next one? After 26, it would be 35. Right? Yes, 35, 44 and so on. ठीक है, you are getting the pattern now. You are getting the pattern, right? This was just introduction. Now actual question is coming up now. This was just an introduction. Now coming to the actual question. So sum of digits of a number, a positive integer, is divisible by 8. Shivam Sharma is asking how we get it. By adding the digits, it must be divisible by 8, Shivam. So 8 is divisible by 8. 1 plus 7 is again 8, which is divisible by 8. 2 plus 6, 8 is divisible by 8. 3 plus 5 is also 8, divisible by 8 and so on. Yes, it is becoming AP basically, exactly. But आगे change भी हो ही सकता है ना? Okay, now coming to the next part here. Sum of digits of n is divisible by 8 and sum of digits of n plus 1, that means its consecutive number, is also divisible by 8. Now find the smallest value of n. Now think and answer me. Sum of digits of n is divisible by 8 and sum of digits of n plus 1 is also divisible by 8. Find smallest value of n. Now that's your question. Seven doesn't satisfy Parth because sum of digits of 7 is not divisible by 8. Excellent, Soumyadeep, wonderful. Navanil, good. Samyak, excellent. I was not expecting that quick answers. Very nice. Jatin Rajput, very good. Khushi Agrawal, Keshav Sharma, wonderful. I'm giving just 1 more minute, so those who are still trying, find the answer fast. Many of the students have already answered. Achha, those who have found this answer, what would be the next such number, next such value of n? Please find that. What would be the next such value of n? And that's fine, Kritika. Now my question is, extension to this, what would be next search value of n? Vidhi, you have to just think. Excellent, Jatin, wonderful. Really happy. रिया थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया. Soumyadeep is perfect. Navanil 107 doesn't satisfy, na? Please recheck. Okay, let's discuss it now. See, now I asked you that sum of digits of two consecutive numbers both should be divisible by 8. How is that possible? अगर मैं कोई भी नंबर लेता हूं तो उसका consecutive नंबर का sum of digits तो एक बढ़ जाता है हमेशा, isn't it? 8 का consecutive number is 9, but their sum of digits are increasing by 1. Same way 17 का consecutive number is 18, but if their sum of digits, if I check, that was 8 and 9. 26 का consecutive number is 27, तो here it is 8 and here it is 9. तो हर बार ये तो एक एक बढ़ रहा है. How is that possible कि दोनों 8 से divisible हो जाएं, दोनों sum of digits 8 से divisible हो जाएं? How is it possible? That's the only situation. If you go further, you will find. So 35 के बाद 36 doesn't satisfy. So it will happen only in the case when the number is ending in 9. It will be only possible when the number is ending in 9. I repeat, फिर से ध्यान से सुनिए बात को. If my number, this first number n is not ending in 9, तो क्या होने वाला है? Soumedip, the third number was 349. So the next number is always going to increase by 1, consecutive number. So sum of digits will be increasing by 1. अगर दो नंबर्स के बीच में 1 का डिफरेंस हो तो क्या दोनों 8 से डिविजिबल हो सकते हैं क्या? प्लीज आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. I understood Soumedip, that's fine. Now answer my query, everyone. अगर दो नंबर्स में 1 का डिफरेंस हो, I repeat, if the two numbers are at a difference of 1, is it possible कि दोनों नंबर 8 से डिविजिबल हो? Is it possible that both numbers are divisible by 8? Yes or no? It's question to everyone. It's question to everyone. If two numbers are having a difference of 1, so is it possible that both numbers are divisible by 8? Certainly not. Jatin, I'm talking about the sum of digits. अगर मैं sum of digits यहां पे देख रहा हूं तो इधर 8 था, इधर 9, ये 8 है, ये 9, ये 8 है, ये 9, ये 8 है, ये 9, आगे भी ऐसे होने वाला था, है ना? तो sum of digits of consecutive numbers also having a difference of 1 in these cases, है ना? ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. So फिर how will we get this answer? So it is only possible I need to look for such pair of numbers, such pair of consecutive integers जिनमें sum of digits का difference 1 ना हो, है ना? कैसा हो? It should be divisible by 8, right? And that is the only possible when a unit digit of this number n is ending in 9. ताकि जब अब मैं आगे जाऊंगा, so what will happen? So this unit will become 1 and this further digit will be increased by 1. अगर यहां पे a था तो it would become a plus 1. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? See, if my number is not ending in 9, my previous number is not ending in 9, so let's say a, b something. So what will happen to the next number? This b will become b plus 1 and this a will remain as it is, isn't it? Here b is not equal to 9. तो अगर ये unit digit 9 नहीं है, in that case my consecutive number, the next number unit digit would be just increasing by 1. तो sum of the digits का जो difference है, that would be 1 only, as we have seen in these cases. So this is not going to satisfy. But in this case, can you tell me what will be the sum difference between sum of digits? It is a plus 9 here and this is a plus 1 here, है ना? The difference here is 8. So this will satisfy. This will satisfy. Are you getting it? So that was the whole objective here. So our number which we are looking for here certainly must end in 9. That is the first thing to take care of. That is the first thing we should understand. क्योंकि अगर number 9 में end नहीं कर रहा है, in that case certainly the next number will be having one extra sum of digits. ठीक है ना? अभिषेक यादव, सारे चैप्टर्स कवर करेंगे सीरीज में? Of course not possible, Abhishek. As I said, the purpose of these sessions is to just bridge the gap, to take you to that level of thinking. That's what we are trying to do. ठीक है ना? Okay, so now in this case, अगर दोनों numbers का sum of digits का difference 8 है, now is it possible कि दोनों sum of digits 8 से divisible हो जाएं? Is that possible now that both sum of digits are divisible by 8? Yes, it can be possible now, right? Because the difference is 8. ठीक है ना? Now, अब मुझे यहां पर a की वैल्यू ऐसी चाहिए so that sum of the digits here becomes divisible by 8. Can you think what can be the smallest value of a here? What can be the smallest value of a here? Vidhi, I'm giving an example only. Tell me what can be the smallest value of a here? It must be 7, right? Yes, good. Because 7 plus 9 would be 16, which is divisible by 8. है ना? That's it. We got our first value, that is 79. Its sum of digits is divisible by 8, and its consecutive number would be 80. Clearly, its sum of digits is also divisible by 8. So this was the smallest pair, or 79 was the smallest number which satisfies. Is it clear to everyone? Is it okay? Now, to find out the next number is very easy now. Everyone, many of you have already done that. For next number, what I need to do? Yes, 79 is fine. Harish, we have already done that. Now, to find next number is not difficult now. है ना? The number should be ending in 9, of course. So, the next number would be 169. So, basically, I need to break this 7 in 2 parts now, isn't it? So, 169, then 259, then 349, then 439, then 529, then 619, then 709. After that, can you think of? After that, after 709, what would be the next number? Soumyadeep, it's question for you now. After 709, what would be the next number? Nivedha ji, we do not want 170 to be divisible by 8. We want its sum of the digits to be divisible by 8. Right? And sum of the digits of 170 is 8. It is divisible. No, Shraddha. Soumyadeep Chakrabarti, no sir, no. 799 doesn't satisfy. You are missing one number in between. Meet 879 satisfies, but it is not the next smallest number. There is a number less than that also. Lavanya, number must be ending in 9, na? That we have already seen. Yes, exactly, Shefali Singh. Wonderful. अरे अभी तो बोल रही थी मेरा दिमाग काम नहीं करता. Wonderful, Shefali. There's a right answer. 789. Excellent. Excellent. See, देखा दिमाग काम करने लगा. Yes, next number is 789. After that, 879, and further we can proceed. Is it okay? Clear to everyone? I'm very happy to see all of you answering the questions. Very nice. Is it fine? Clear to everyone? Okay. So I will be moving further now. Soumya. Soumya, this sum is already 16, right? तो 16 में अब और क्या ऐड करें? 8 ऐड कर दो ना भाई. It becomes 24 now. So 789 is the next number which satisfies. Yes, Himanshu Mishra ji. Okay, I'm moving further now. So before I move to the next question, I'm giving you one homework question in the same part. In place of 8, I'm writing here 17. In place of 8, I'm writing here 17. And just one more extension. After 17, you can figure out answer for 5 as well. ठीक है? The 8 wala question we have already done. 17, sum of digits of both the consecutive numbers is divisible by 17. That's another question. You need to find the smallest number. And the next question would be sum of digits of both consecutive number are divisible by 5. ठीक है? So these are your homework questions. No shortcut. Just think. दिमाग लगाना है. Shortcut ये बात की थी ना. If the number is not ending in 9, in that case it is never possible. If the number is ending in 9, that was the starting point. That's a shortcut. That's you have to think. ठीक है? Okay, I'm moving further now. So let's come back to this arithmetic part. And our next portion is ratio and proportion. The next thing is we are going to talk about ratio and proportion, and we have many more questions lined up here. Okay, ready? There's slight lag between video and the chat, I guess, as some of you are also pointing. Okay, so let's move quickly. So in ratio and proportion, there are many properties you are all familiar with. How to find out which ratio is higher than which is ratio less. We can compare fractions. And we can use different properties like componendo, dividendo while solving. Componendo, dividendo. We also know that when A by B is equal to C by D, then this can also be written equal to what? I'm seeing the chats later basically. Anyway, no problem. Let's continue. So A by B is equal to C by D. So it is also equal to, we can add up the numerators and then we need to add up the denominators as well. Or we can subtract the numerators, then denominators will also be subtracted in the same order, and so on, right? And so on. So basically there are various ways we can make use of these ratios. ठीक है ना? Also, as I said, how to compare whether these ratios are increasing or decreasing. Let's say A by B, and I'm adding both sides. A plus 1, B plus 1. So which of the two fraction would be larger or greater? इन दोनों में से कौन सा fraction बड़ा होगा? Which of the two will be larger? Let's assume that A is less than B. If A is less than B, can you tell me the first one or the second one, which is going to be the larger one? It is given that A is smaller than B. First one or second one, which is larger? Please tell me. First one you are saying? No, Soumyadeep. रट्टा मत मारो भाइयों. Not first one. That's wrong answer. Let's take a simple example. They are not equal. They will not be equal. See, listen. I gave you the value A is less than B. But Baba, they are not equal certainly. So one of them is going to be larger, one is smaller. है ना? अगर first नहीं होगा तो second होगा. Of course, अगर first मैंने मना कर दिया तो second होगा ही. They are not equal certainly. So how to identify that without any mistake? Now please understand, always we can work by taking some numbers satisfying this. A is smaller than B. अगर मैं A को 1 और B को 2 ले लूं तो 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Now can you tell me which is greater, 1 by 2 or 2 by 3? Which is greater? Obviously 2 by 3 is more than 1 by 2, isn't it? ठीक है ना? So रट्टा मारने की जरूरत नहीं है. रट्टा मारोगे भूल जाओगे. I'm certainly almost double than your age perhaps. So I don't remember the things. मैं तो भूल जाता हूं. And that's why I never burden myself to remember something. And I don't prefer that to my students also. कितना याद रखोगे? क्या याद रखोगे? So how to think, that thinking process should be developed, that thinking mindset need to be developed. ठीक है ना? हाँ, मैं that's what I'm saying सौम्यदीप, याद रखोगे तो भूल जाओगे, याद मत रखो. आपने अपना नाम याद किया था क्या? नहीं ना? हाँ. So don't remember, try to understand, and otherwise we can always verify as I just did with the smaller numbers. ठीक है ना? Anyway, so these are different things which we can easily do in the ratios part, and same in proportion part also. Sometimes we are having the numbers are in continued proportion. What does that mean? Remember, A, B, C are in continued proportion. What does that mean? They are in continued proportion. What does it mean? Please answer fast. हाँ सौरभ, याद नहीं रहता तो याद नहीं करते, इट्स गुड. याद रहता हो तो भी याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, इफ यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड एंड वेरीफाई, दैट्स द पॉइंट. Yes, so the numbers, they are in continued proportion. It means the ratio of every two consecutive numbers will remain same. That's perfectly written, Soumyadeep. So it is A by B is equal to B by C. In other words, you can see that means the three numbers are in GP, right? So basically we can say this continued proportion is just synonymous to GP, geometrical progression, isn't it? It is symmetrical to, it's a corresponding to, synonymous to geometrical progression only. Fine, exactly, right? Okay, I think that's it. In proportion, we are also having those things: directly proportional, है ना? Yeah, directly vary, directly proportional or inversely proportional. So these are the different things, and as I said, these are all basic things, easy things. They are not difficult part. Okay, let's quickly solve some questions. ठीक है? I hope all these basic terms are clear with everyone. So let's solve some questions now. So directly proportional means when A is directly proportional to B, and inversely proportional means A is inversely proportional to B. So directly proportional means if A becomes doubled, B will also become doubled. है ना? But in case of inversely proportional, can you tell me if A is becoming doubled, तो B कितना हो जाएगा? If A is getting doubled, then what will happen to B? What will happen to B? If A is getting doubled, then B will also be doubled, or what? It will become half. ठीक है ना? That is the simple meaning of this inversely proportional. So these different things are used in different topics of arithmetic. है ना? Exactly, these are some basic things. Okay, let's quickly do some questions now. So here is the first question for all of you. Yes, please try to answer this and try to be as quick as possible. Krishna Chauhan, you can attend the classes, or you can, if you are not our regular classes student, so you can purchase at least the books, isn't it? Or you can still join this current new course going on, that is, I think, crash course. Still enrollments are open for that, I guess. Crash course will be covering all this in detail. How is that possible, MK? It's a crash course. It is, that's, as I said, it is to build up on the basic concepts. So it will be touching all the concepts, but not in great detail. We'll be directly using them. So certainly it is going to be useful. Okay, answer. Hence matlab, okay, hence का मतलब बाद में. 10 years hence means 10 years after 10 years. Hence means 10 year hence means after 10 years. After 10 years. हरीश पांडे जी ऑफलाइन ट्यूशन देते हैं आप? अभी तो ऑनलाइन से फुर्सत नहीं मिलता है हरीश जी, बट यस फॉर द नेक्स्ट ईयर मे बी यू वांट टू, इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नेक्स्ट ईयर. But by the way, for offline, you need to be in the same city. I don't know where do you live, and you don't know where do I live. Okay, most of you are writing answer 52. That seems perfectly fine. Can you please quickly tell me how did you get 52? How did you get 52? Yes, that's a correct answer. Please, can you tell me how did you get this answer? How did you solve? Okay, equation. So basically we are having a ratio, the current ages of Romeo and Juliet is 7:6. So current age and ages after 10 years. After 10 years. So Romeo and Juliet, the current age ratio is 7:6. And 10 years hence, so after 10 years, the ratio of their ages would be 19:17. So to make the equations, we can multiply them with the common factor here, common multiplier here. Yes, exactly. ठीक है, okay, all of you are using this part. That's nice. तो आप बोल रहे हो कि यहाँ पे x से multiply कर देते हैं. So let the current ages be 7x and 6x. So after adding 10 to each of the value, so the new ratio of 7x plus 10 and 6x plus 10, that should be 19:17. That's perfectly fine. So 7x plus 10 upon 6x plus 10, that should be equal to 19/17. So those who have not got the answer yet, so this is a way we can solve. Yes, most of you are writing the same thing. I think everyone is writing the same thing. Okay, any other thing? This is perfectly fine, and this we can solve. We can simply cross multiply and simplify. है ना? We can simply cross multiply and simplify. Any other way anyone may have used? क्या किसी ने कुछ और तरीका यूज किया है क्या? This is fine perfectly. There is no difficulty here. There is no fault. This is perfectly fine. Any other way? हाँ, इक्वेशन बना के सॉल्व किया. इक्वेशन यही बनाई ना? Then we can solve for x. That's perfectly fine. Skull and others. इसके बाद componendo dividendo हो जाएगा. हाँ, कर सकते हैं. Componendo dividendo कर सकते हो या क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई, जैसे भी चाहो. एग्जैक्टली. हाँ, that's fine. That's fine. How to solve this? उसमें componendo dividendo यूज कर ले या माइनस कर दे बस न्यूमरेटर में से. That's same thing. So that's how you can simplify. But फिर भी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई बाद में जाके कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. Anything else? Anything else if any one of you have done? No? Okay, let's see what can be done a better way here. So what you all of you said this perfectly fine. एक काम और जो मैं कर सकता था, एक काम जो और मुझे दिमाग में आ रहा है, मे बी कुछ ने शायद किया भी हो. तो as we have multiplied the common factor x here, same way let these values be y, 19y and 17y, है ना? हाँ, after 10 years age difference will be same. Excellent. Vishal Kumar is saying very nice thing. Yes, Navonil, perhaps you are saying same thing or don't know. Let's see this one thing here. So अगर मैं इसको बोल दूं कि after 10 years ages are 19y and 17y, so their difference is going to be 10, right? So basically I'm having two linear equations like this. I can say 19y minus 7x is equal to how much? It is equal to 10. Yes or no? है ना? 19y minus 7x is equal to 10. Same way, this 17y minus 6x is also equal to 10. We can simplify these two linear equations also. That is one of the ways. Yes, now that is very good thing. That is very good thing now. See, this is another part. Now the difference part, that is very nice thing. See, the difference between age of these two persons, whatever it is currently, it will remain same after 10 years also. Do you agree or not? Let me repeat. Let me repeat. I'm saying that the difference between the ages of these two persons currently, whatever it is, it will remain same after 10 years also. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Certainly yes, right? Certainly yes. And that's what many of you are writing. That's perfectly fine. So the difference is going to remain same. That is very easy thing and a very good thing which we can always use to solve questions faster. So right now, if I see the numbers, this was 7 and this was 6. Their difference is 1, right? Their difference is 1. And here it is 19 and 17. This difference is 2. Isn't it? This difference is seeming to be 2. So what we can do to make this difference equal? What easiest thing comes to your mind? I can double these values, right? In place of 7 and 6, what I can write? I can just double them, right? I can just double them. So it would be 14 and 12. Is it okay? Is it okay? Yes. So 14 and 12, now their difference is also 2. That's fine now. So 14, 12 and 19, 17. That's perfectly fine. The difference is same. But now we have one more thing. The difference between this current age and age after 10 years, this difference must have been 10. है ना? But presently between 14 and 19, what is the difference? Between 14 and 19, what is the difference? No, I understood that. This is perfectly fine. The difference between 14 and 19 right now it is 5. है ना? ये 5 का difference है. Same 12, 17, this is the difference of 5. But in the given scenario, the difference must have been of 10. So what we need to do? We just need to double all the values. So let me write it here again. So for R and J, the current ages must have been double of this. That is 28 and 24. And after 10 years, the values would be just double of this. That is 38 and 34. That's it. We got all the values without making any equation or without doing something. Is it fine? So that is simply thinking logically. That's it. So question was asking about find the sum of the current ages. So current ages ka sum is clearly 52, which most of you got. So answer to aa hi jayega. We can solve these linear equations or we can solve this ratio part, whatever way. Answer to aa hi jayega. But the point is that how we can think logically and try to do it in a better way. That's the thing. Is it okay? Yes, age difference was the clue here, Harish. That's good thing. So whenever we are talking about the ages, so whatever ages whatever age difference we two are having presently, it will remain same after 10 years, or it was same before 10 years also. So that's the thing which we used here. है ना? So first thing I did is that the difference between the ages that should be same. So 7-6 का difference 1 था, 19-17 का difference 2 था. To make it equal, I just doubled these values, 14-12. After that, the difference between current and age after 10 years must be the gap of 10. But 14 or 19 mein gap was 5. So I just doubled all the values. That's it, and we got the answers. ठीक है? Okay, moving to next question quickly now. Please answer fast. Okay, here it is. Now try to do it fast. You are allowed to use calculator if you feel like. Okay, answers. So we have a first answer by Tejeshwar. It seems good. Nice, Vishal. That's perfectly fine. Right, Mohit. Okay, let's see here. Yes, that's 1,60,000. That's perfectly all right. Himanshu, Siddhant, and many more. Kritika, Soumyadeep, Navanil. Good, good. Okay, let's see here. The price of a stone is directly proportional to square of its weight. So price is directly proportional to square of the weight, right? So wherever proportionality is there, we can replace this proportionality with equality sign by putting a variable here, right? So let the variable is k, this constant. So this k is a constant here. So right now I don't know the value of anything, but this is the relation between the price and the weight of the stone. है ना? So if it breaks in the ratio of weights equal to 1, 3, 4, so now it is broken in 3 parts. So let's say the initial total weight was 1 plus 3 plus 4. So W was basically 1 plus 3 plus 4, that is 8. And now it has broken into 3 parts of 1, 3 and 4. So usse hua kya? Its price reduces by rupees 95,000. So initially price was k into 8 square. Initially price was k into 8 square, and now the new price of the 3 pieces whose weights are 1, 3 and 4, it is nothing but k times 1 square and 3 square and 4 square. So this difference is given to be 95,000, isn't it? So that we can calculate very easily. From here you will get the value of k, and then what we need to calculate, question is find the price of the stone before breaking. That means I need to calculate the value of this 64k, isn't it? So this value is known to us and we need to find the value of 64k. So it is not very difficult question that you can solve very easily. Fine. So 1,60,000 is perfectly all right. Good. I'm moving quickly to one more question, and that should be the last question for now. Okay, here it is. Please answer fast. Now this is the last question for the day. And you people are going to have this crash course, pre-crash course classes, I think almost daily in the same time slot, 5 to 7. And we'll be having another quant session on this Sunday. This is a very easy question. Yes, exactly, good. Navanil, Keshav, Mohit, wonderful. That's true. 560 is the right answer. Acha, Keshav has done this question before. Nice. Yes, it may happen. Perfectly all right. 560 is the right answer. So, and certainly it was as quick as you are answering. So it says in May, John bought same amount of rice and wheat as he had bought in April. So basically in 2 months, April and May, this person has bought two kind of wheats, rice and wheat. So rice and wheat. तो कितना कितना परचेज किया दैट आई डोंट नो, बट इक्वल क्वांटिटी हैज बीन परचेज. यहां पर x किलोग्राम y किलोग्राम, तो यहां भी x किलोग्राम y किलोग्राम. ठीक है ना? नाउ बट ही स्पेंट रुपीज 150 मोर. तो इन मे ही हैज स्पेंट 150 रुपीज मोर. तो यहां पे जो भी कुछ प्राइस था, जितना भी रुपया था, तो यहां पर एक्स्ट्रा 150 रुपीज उसको स्पेंड करना पड़ा है, राइट? तो इफ इट वाज कुछ वट एवर इट बी, लेट्स से क्या लिखूं, m rupees, so here it is m plus 150 rupees. And why it has happened? Due to the price increase of rice and wheat by 20% and 12% respectively. Now this respectively is very nice thing कि यहाँ पर जो है 20% का increase हुआ है price and here it is increase of 12%. ठीक है. Now it says if John spent rupees 450 on rice in April. So April में rice पे जो spend किया था that is 450. That value is exactly given. So whatever be the price, but total expenditure here was 450. So this total expenditure is increasing by 20%. So 20% of 450 is how much? It is 90 rupees, isn't it? So it becomes 540. So it is 90. So total increase was 150, right? So that means अगर 90 यहाँ पर increase हुआ है, तो that must be 60 rupees increase. And now this 60 is nothing but 12% of this expenditure, है ना? So question was how much did he spend on wheat in May? This price is being asked, right? So 12% of this expenditure is 60. So 12% अगर 60 है, that means 1% is 5 and this value comes out to be 500. Are you getting this? If 12% is 60, that means 1% is 5 or 100% is 500. So this price here was 500 and now it is increasing by 60 rupees, so it becomes 560. So this is the required answer here. That's a really very easy question. So yes, okay, class question maybe you have done in certain classes, it's fine. So we shall stop here for the day and we'll meet again in another quant session on this Sunday. Fine. So those who have not yet joined our crash course, you still have chance. You can join that if you want to add something to your current preparation. And if you have not started yet, still it is a good chance. And those who have already joined and you are attending classes, so for you, so this purpose of this crash course is just to bridge these pre-class courses, pre-crash course classes is to bridge the gap and to just reconnect you to the basics and bring you back into that competition. Okay? So thank you. So we shall stop here. Harish Pandey, I am CAT topper, very nice. Okay. Thank you very much. Charan Verma, averages. We haven't discussed any question on averages yet. Don't worry, you will be covering all the things in your crash course part. And we have one more session on quant. I told you. If you're already bought, that's perfectly fine. So all the best for your exams, all the best for your practice. So keep going, keep moving. Don't get stuck anywhere. ठीक है ना? Don't get stuck. That will be done later, Charan. I have already answered that. Fine. Yes, I shall also see you. I won't be able to see, but I will be able to interact with all of you in the next class now. Ram Surit Kumar, how you find 60? Because total increase is 150, isn't it? So 90 increase is here only, so this must be 60 because sum of 90 and 60 is 150. That's how we got this value. I hope that makes sense, Ram. So thank you, Tejshwar. Thank you, everyone. विशाल, मैं तो अभी आया. नहीं, अभी तो खत्म होने का टाइम हो गया, विशाल. Anyway, you can still see the recording. You can still see the recording. Timings was changed to 5 to 7 and it will be continuing now on the same time slot, 5 to 7. Okay, so I will end here. So I will take your leave. Thank you, everyone. Same to you, Abhas. Thanks. Vishal, timings now are 5 to 7. Okay, finally taking your leave and I'm putting this stream on